I ask you, what are they for? What's the point of being a mammal with literally mammary glands and nipples, and I can't produce milk? This is just sad.
Oh.
And oh God, there was this great joke. I'm sorry about this. I thought I could do without me. Oh, that's right. I figured out there's one good thing that a nipple is good for, and that's this. You're in the pub, you want dinner, you order a Parmy, they give you a buzzer, you slip it in your top pocket, and some people, they put the buzzer on the table. What do they do that for? So, a few minutes later, they give you a little thrill, and they give you a Parmy. A Parmy. How good is that? But if I could produce milk, that would be so much fun. I would whip it out and spray in the air and catch it in my mouth. And I'd give myself a little milk moustache. Now, it's possible some people in the audience are thinking, Ben, breasts don't work like that. You might be thinking about dairy cows. And kind of I was. But, and far be it from me to mansplain. I would never want to mansplain. But ladies, when men can produce milk, we totally will be able to spray it in our mouths. I'll tell you what. It's because the boys in the lab, and they're all boys, the lads in the lab, they know what they're doing. They'll turn on a few genes and they'll twist up the dial until they've got normal milk production, and they'll say, milestone achieved, very good. But then they'll think, no, we've got to finish this well. And so they wind up the dial all the way up to dairy cow. And so all the blokes down in the pub, we can produce milk, and it will be fantastic. This is how it works. Someone being a jerk, you whip it out, and you spray him, and give him a little milk moustache. And in the toilets, there you are. You could do a pissing competition. Nah. You do a milk spraying competition. You whip it out and see how far you can spray up the wall. And you get home, and your wife says, "Oh, Ben, you've got it all down your front. Have you been spraying people in the pub again?" I said, "Oh, yeah. Okay, I can fix this." You go to the sink, you wash it off. So you come back, and you've got little wet patches down here. Now, this is what passes as personal grooming for blokes. I love blokes. And she says, "Yeah, but look, the point is, don't waste milk, it's for the baby." Love, there's plenty for everyone. Come here, everyone. And you pick up the baby. And you spray him in the face. And here you go, mate. You give him a little milk moustache, of course. You've got to give people milk moustache. That's what they big thing. So you're feeding your little kid, and they gaze up at you with this earnest look in their face, like this is the most important thing I could be doing right now. And it really is. Hey, surely no one here is objecting to a bit of public breastfeeding. There's nothing here you wouldn't see on a beach. And if you what are you going to do about it then, eh? If you try, I'll whip it out and spray you in the face to give you a little milk moustache. How am I going for time?
You just hit 4.
Just hit 4? Okay.